Ciao a tutti! Mario here, your favorite Italian guide, ready to whisk you away to the magical city of canals, bridges and romance, Venice. Today we're diving into the top 5 places you absolutely cannot miss on your Venetian adventure. Get ready for stunning architecture, gondola serenades and maybe even a gelato or two. Because hey, we're in Italy. If you're new here, benvenuti, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to join our travel family. Now, let's hop on a gondola and explore. First up, we're heading to the heart of Venice, Piazza San Marco, home to the awe-inspiring St. Mark's Basilica. Now this ain't your average church, folks. This architectural marvel is a glorious fusion of Byzantine, Romanesque, and Gothic styles, with a history as rich as a Venetian tiramisu. Picture this, shimmering gold mosaics, soaring domes, and marble galore. You'll feel like you've stepped into a real-life treasure chest. Legend has it that the basilica houses the relics of St. Mark himself, brought all the way from Egypt by Venetian merchants. Talk about a long layover. Inside, prepare to be dazzled by the Palla d'Oro, an altarpiece so ornate it makes a diamond necklace look like a piece of string. Seriously, the amount of gold and precious stones on this thing could make a king blush. But hey, it's not just about the bling, folks. The basilica's architecture tells a story, a tale of Venice's powerful past as a maritime republic. Those domes? They represent the East and West coming together, a nod to Venice's role as a bridge between cultures. And those intricate mosaics? They depict scenes from the Bible, Venetian history, and even some mythical creatures thrown in for good measure. Keep an eye out for the 4 bronze horses perched atop the basilica. They're Roman copies of Greek originals, and they've certainly traveled farther than your average tourist. Napoleon himself was so smitten with these horses, he swiped them and took them to Paris for a while. Thankfully, they made their way back to Venice, proving that even emperors can't resist the allure of these magnificent steeds. St. Mark's Basilica is more than just a pretty facade, it's a symbol of Venetian pride, history, and artistry. So take your time, soak it all in, and don't forget your camera. You'll want to capture every inch of this architectural masterpiece. Just try not to bump into too many tourists while you're at it. It gets a little crowded, especially during peak season. But hey, that's all part of the Venetian experience, right? Alright folks, buckle up, because we're about to set sail on the Grand Canal, Venice's main thoroughfare and most famous waterway. Forget buses and taxis. In Venice, your chariot awaits in the form of a gondola. These sleek black boats have been gliding through the canals for centuries, and trust me, no trip to Venice is complete without a ride. Now I know what you're thinking, Mario, isn't it a little touristy? And you know what? You're right. But who cares? It's touristy for a reason. It's romantic, it's iconic, and it's a chance to see Venice from a whole new perspective. Just try not to fall in, especially if you're wearing your best shoes. The Grand Canal is like a watery catwalk, with palazzos, churches, and bridges parading alongside you. As you drift along, you'll see gondoliers serenading passengers, locals going about their day, and maybe even a delivery boat or two. It's a mesmerizing blend of everyday life and timeless beauty. Keep your camera handy, because you'll want to snap photos of the Rialto Bridge, the Bridge of Sighs, and the countless other architectural gems that grace the canal's banks. And hey, if you're feeling really fancy, you can even hire your own private gondola and pretend you're a Venetian noble from centuries past. Just don't forget your powdered wig. But the Grand Canal isn't just about the views. It's a living, breathing part of Venice, a vital artery that connects the city and its people. So, hop on a gondola, relax, and let the gentle rocking of the boat lull you into a state of pure Venetian bliss. Oh, and if you happen to see a gondolier who looks like a younger, more handsome version of me, tell him Mario says ciao. Chapter 3. Rialto Bridge, more than just a pretty face. Next up, we're stepping off the gondola and onto solid ground. Well, as solid as it gets in Venice, to explore the Rialto Bridge, the oldest and arguably most famous bridge spanning the Grand Canal. Now this isn't just any bridge, folks. It's a feat of engineering, a symbol of Venetian commerce, and a great place to pick up a souvenir or two. Built in the 16th century, the Rialto Bridge replaced a series of wooden bridges that kept, shall we say, taking a dip in the canal. The current stone structure is a testament to Venetian ingenuity and their ability to conquer even the most challenging of watery obstacles. But the Rialto Bridge isn't just about looks and structural integrity, it's also a bustling hub of activity, home to shops, restaurants, and of course hordes of tourists. As you cross the bridge, be prepared to navigate a sea of selfie sticks, dodging elbows as you try to catch a glimpse of the Grand Canal below. It's all part of the fun though, right? And hey, while you're there, why not indulge in a little Venetian retail therapy? The shops on the Rialto Bridge offer everything from Morano glass souvenirs to exquisite jewelry to those cheesy I Love Venice t-shirts. Just be prepared to haggle, it's all part of the game. But the real highlight of the Rialto Bridge is the view. From the top, you'll be treated to a panoramic vista of the Grand Canal, with gondolas gliding by, palazzos reflecting in the water, and the city's skyline stretching out before you. It's a sight that will make you want to grab your camera, strike a pose, and shout, "Mamma mia, I'm in Venice!" So, come for the history, stay for the shopping, and don't forget to take a selfie with the Grand Canal as your backdrop. Chapter 4. Doge's Palace Power, Intrigue, and Secret Passages. Get ready to step back in time, folks, as we enter the Doge's Palace. A masterpiece of Gothic architecture and a symbol of Venice's glorious past as a powerful republic. This is where the Doge, the elected ruler of Venice, lived, worked, and probably plotted a few things in secret. The palace is a labyrinth of opulent chambers, grand halls, and yes, even secret passages. As you wander through the palace, you'll be transported back to the days when Venice was a major maritime power, ruling the waves and amassing a fortune through trade. You'll see where the Doge held court, where senators debated, and where prisoners were, let's just say, encouraged to reveal their secrets. One of the most impressive rooms is the Sala del Maggior Consiglio, the Grand Council Chamber, where over 1,000 Venetian nobles would gather to make decisions. The walls are adorned with massive paintings depicting Venetian history and glory because hey, who doesn't love a good propaganda piece, right? And speaking of art, the Doge's Palace is home to a treasure trove of masterpieces by Venetian masters like Tintoretto, Veronese, and Titian. Feast your eyes on their stunning paintings and frescoes, and try not to get too lost in the intricate details. But let's be honest, the real reason you're here is for the secret passages, right? Legend has it that the Doge's Palace is riddled with hidden corridors and secret rooms used for everything from clandestine meetings to escaping unwanted visitors. While most of these passages are off limits to the public, for safety reasons of course, you can still feel the air of mystery and intrigue as you explore the palace. Just imagine the secrets these walls could tell. So, put on your detective hat, channel your inner James Bond, and get ready to uncover the secrets of the Doge's Palace. Chapter 5. Morano Island, the glass-blowing paradise. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're hopping on a Vaporetto and heading to Morano Island, the glass-blowing capital of the world. This small island, located just a short boat ride from Venice, has been renowned for its exquisite glassmaking for centuries. We're talking about artisans who can turn molten glass into delicate masterpieces, from shimmering chandeliers to colorful vases to those cute little glass animals your grandma probably collects. As you stroll through the island's workshops and studios, you'll be mesmerized by the glassblowers' skill and artistry. It's like watching magic happen right before your eyes. You'll see them heat the glass to scorching temperatures, shape it with incredible precision, and add intricate details with what seems like effortless ease. It's enough to make you want to sign up for a glassblowing class yourself. And speaking of classes, many workshops on Morano offer demonstrations and even hands-on experiences where you can try your hand at this ancient craft. Trust me, it's harder than it looks. I once tried to make a glass swan, and it ended up looking more like a melted penguin. But hey, even if your glassblowing skills are more melted penguin than elegant swan, you're guaranteed to have a fun and memorable time. And who knows, you might even discover a hidden talent. Of course, no trip to Morano is complete without browsing the island's many glass shops. You'll find everything from affordable souvenirs to exquisite works of art that will make your credit card tremble in fear. Just remember to haggle, folks. It's all part of the fun, and you might be surprised at the deals you can snag. So, hop on a Vaporetto, embrace your inner artist, and prepare to be dazzled by the magic of Morano glass. And there you have it, folks. Your whirlwind tour of Venice's top 5 must-visit places. From the grandeur of St. Marks Basilica to the romance of the Grand Canal to the artistry of Morano Island, Venice is a feast for the senses and an experience you won't soon forget. If you enjoyed this Venetian adventure, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more travel tips, funny stories, and Italian charm. Until next time, ciao for now.